hoes hate. I'm just really in my bag. Are you hoes broke? Are you hoes basic? I'm just getting to the paper. Helen Keller to you haters. You know I don't fuck with you pigs. So it's assalamu alaikum. Your nigga really want me back.
What's up, shorty? So, as y'all can see by the title, we about to do a story time. So, yeah, first off, y'all like my makeup? Like, oh, my little baby hairs is lifting, but it's okay. We gon' let me see, where my stuff? Get the phone. This little mini tutorial. Get the phone, put a little bit on your finger, and just, ooh, you lay it down. Like, it's probably gonna lift back up, but if I didn't do this, it was just gonna irk me the rest of the video. Ooh, lifted just a little bit. I've been sweating, so, and I use got to be glue, so yeah, no, that's not water resistant, but today's story time, it's gonna be I stole her man. And I put man in quotations because, well, y'all see. Let me back this thing up a little bit. Just a little bit. So basically, I was 17. I was a junior in high school, and I had this best friend. We just gonna name her Red because her favorite color was red. So me and Red, we was the best of friends. We met freshman year in math class. We sat in the front together, and I'm like, okay, you know, she cool. Like, I could rock with her or whatever. So we was rocking with her like over the whole freshman year. We was friends. We wasn't like best friends, but we was friends. At least I didn't think we was best friends, but whatever. But you know, we was cool. Summertime we didn't really talk. Sophomore year came. Sophomore year I had a sweet 16. Now my birthday is like a few days before the school year starts. Y'all don't know, I live in New Jersey, so the regular school year, like after orientations and all that, starts right after Labor Day. My birthday either is on Labor Day, depending on the year, or is a little before Labor Day. My birthday is September 2nd, if y'all didn't know. And school be starting like the 7th, the 8th, whatever. And I had a sweet 16. Now, I don't like people, so I don't have that many friends. But the people who I do like, I made sure I invited. And I invited her to my sweet 16. She came, we was good. And after that, her birthday is in December. And she was turning 16 as well. So she had a sweet 16. And I'm just giving y'all a little backstory on us so y'all kind of get where the friendship came in and why she was so hurt. But, and this is not to be shady whatsoever. Like, I have no ill will, no feelings towards, like, me and her not cool no more, but, like, I mean, I'm not mad. I would hope she's not still mad because we're 21 now and this happened we were 17. But, I mean, if she ever want to be my friend again, we could talk it out. We could be cool. I really wouldn't care. So if she was to see this video, just know I do still love you. Like, I have no issues with you. But, yeah, whatever. But, yeah, so November, December came, and my best friend Tamaya, who y'all gonna see on this channel one day, she asked her, she like, oh, you having a court for your sweet 16? And Red like, yeah. She like, oh, who gonna be in it? She like, oh, my brother, my cousin, another kid that we went to school with, and my best friend. I'm like, oh, who your best friend? She like, you. I'm like, oh. Like, I shit y'all not. I did not know she considered me her best friend. Because as far as I was concerned, I already had two best friends, which was Tamaya. And I don't know if she want me to say her name or not. But for right now, we just going to call her Tamara. But which is Tamaya and Tamara. Because me and Tamara had been best friends since we was 1 year old. And me and Tamaya have been best friends since we was like in like the 7th, 8th grade. She was a year under me, so I was in 8th grade. She was in 7th grade. So I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I gotta keep talking my hands. I just get my nails done. I'm gonna leave the name of my nail tech in the description box if I remember, because y'all know I'll never remember to leave nothing. But or either I might pop her Instagram up on the screen, like right here, right there, if I remember. I really hope I do, because she does really good nails. If you in the Jersey, in like New Jersey area, like the North Jersey area, yeah, I need to come to her. She's a private nail tech. She does it out of her basement. She has a nice little setup in her basement or whatever. And she's like really understanding and really flexible. But anyway, yeah, back to the story. So Red was like, oh yeah, you. I was like, oh, me? Oh, I didn't even like let you know. This is like, matter of fact, this is like December. Her birthday is December 8th. So 2 weeks, so not even, this is the end of November. So like a week to 2 weeks before the Sweet 16 was even happening, I found out I was in the court, and we had to learn the whole dance or whatever. We all went to Forever 21, got little black dresses and stuff. Me and my other friend from school, I was doing the dance with him. We did a little dance and all that, and I'm doing the dance with him. Her brother and cousin doing the dance, and her sister and who else? Her sister and her brother's best friend, I think, was doing the dance or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. And after that, like, that's how me and her really got close. Like, after the Sweet 16, because, like, before the Sweet 16 even started, I had to go to meet her at her grandmother's house or whatever, and we all would, like, practice dance and stuff, and we all got really cool and really close, and I started going over there. Like, they treated me like family. They brought me in like another sister, and that's, like, after a while, that's how I started feeling about her. Like, I'm like, oh, all right, this is my sister, like, this is my little sis, like, even though we were a couple months apart, but it's like, yeah, you know, it's my little sis, like, that's my best friend type of shit. All right, cool. Whole sophomore year goes. We hanging out over the summer. I'm literally at her house every weekend, like every weekend without a fail. Since every weekend since I was 16, I was at her house. And summer went by. We was with each other the whole summer. Junior year comes. We both turned 17. So what is this? This is February. So we in a group chat. It's me, her brother, her cousin, and some more people who hung out with from school or whatever. We all in the group chat. And Tamaya, who is the mother of my godson, the father of her child, sat there and put himself and his friend, which is the man that I stole, in our group chat. If y'all like old enough to know about Kick, because Kick is not really in no more, but the group chat was on Kick or whatever, and he had her phone and added himself in our group chat and added his friend in our group chat. We're gonna call his friend, we're just gonna call him DeMarcus. We're gonna call him DeMarcus, because that's kind of close to his name, the beginning part is. But anyway, so the father of my godson added himself and DeMarcus to our group chat or whatever. And like, they like to be messaging back and forth 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I needed my sleep. That's why I look so young. Like, tell me I don't look 18, 19, 17, whatever. Like, I mean, I know I got this full face on, but I still look like a baby. But I was getting my sleep at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was not up. Like, I didn't have a boyfriend. Well, I had an on-and-off boyfriend, but we wasn't on right then. And so at the time, I didn't have a boyfriend. So I was asleep. I was not up boo loving at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to respond back to these messages. So I would put it on Do Not Disturb. So I wouldn't know when nothing was going on. Like, it would be in Do Not Disturb all times of day, all times of night. And I wouldn't know when they was messaging and stuff, because I'm asleep. And what is that? Oh, that's just a shadow. But yeah, so I wouldn't know when they was messaging. Now, one of my friends from school, she was going through a lot with her boyfriend or whatever. And that day, well, like the day before, I think, she was like having a fit, going around the school, having a fit when it came to her boyfriend or whatever, because they just had their little issues or whatever. And once she seen a new person in the chat, she took all her anger out on him. So she took her anger out on DeMarcus. Now, DeMarcus don't take no mess. Like, all he did was come to group chat. He said, oh, what's up, y'all? My name DeMarcus. This is what my best friend is telling me. Like, she's sending me screenshots after a while, because I wasn't looking. I didn't even know I had notifications because once I put it on Do Not Disturb, it didn't even pop up on my lock screen. And I had an iPhone at the time. I still have an iPhone now, but I think I had the 7. Yeah, I think I probably had the 7. 7, yeah, I had a 7 Plus at the time. And I'm sitting there not knowing what's going on. My best friend's like, yo, why did, I don't want to say her name. Why did Yazzie, I'm just calling her Yazzie, why Yazzie in a group chat going off on DeMarcus? I'm like, who's DeMarcus? And she's like, oh, that's my baby father's best friend. Well, my baby father's friend. They're not even friends no more, but that's a whole other story. That's not mine to tell, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But I'm like, what's going on? And she's sending me screenshots, and then DeMarcus realized that I'm not I'm like, oh God, I'm laughing because like I'm never gonna forget this. DeMarcus, at first he wasn't saying nothing because he didn't know her. He's just like, yo, what's good with her? And the guy, our brothers that's in the chat, like them still my brothers to this day besides the girl's brother or whatever. But they was defending Yazzie even though Yazzie was in the wrong. But it's like, you know, that's my sister. I'm gonna be on her side regardless, which is, you know, it's cool because we had all known each other since middle school because we all went to the same middle school and the same high school besides the girl's cousin or whatever. And she's like, yo, why did DeMarcus tell Yazzie that she looked like she looked like Randall from my sister? Oh God. Like, if y'all don't know who that is, like I really hope I remember when I edit this, I'm gonna pop a picture of him right here. Like right here. Oh man. And it's like, that's my sis. Like, me and her still cool to this day, but that shit was hilarious. Like, it was hilarious. I could not help but laugh. But, okay, now, how I met DeMarcus. Because obviously I wasn't responding in the chat, so I didn't know what was going on. But DeMarcus realized I wasn't responding in the chat. So, in Kick, if you look in the little details part, you can see who's in the chat. And once he realized my name was never popping up because I wasn't responding, he messaged me outside the group chat. Now, I didn't see his messages for like 20 minutes because I wasn't in my phone and I wasn't like looking at Kick, period. So when I did see it, I responded. He like, yo, what's up? Like, we having casual conversation. Then he asked me, yo, what's good with your friend? I'm like, oh, you know, she's going through stuff with her boyfriend. You was a new face, so she just took her anger out on you or whatever. And I asked him why he called that. He was like, oh, because like I really couldn't take her wild and like I don't take no mess or whatever. And she was really wild on, so I had to let her know. I had to call her something. Like I had to defend myself. I'm like, you right. I know Yaz was in the wrong or whatever. And we just kept talking from there. Now, in the group chat, they kept calling Red Little DeMarcus. Me not knowing that they was talking about him because I would pop in and out. I wouldn't go back up and read the old messages. Like, whatever happened the day before, if I didn't read those messages, that was just that. I would read like the last 2 messages, and if I didn't get caught up by that, oh well. I would just wait till a new conversation started, and I would respond with that. Besides that, I was not responding. So I didn't even know what was going on. I was oblivious to the whole relationship or whatever it was. And so then, now DeMarcus, he knew me and her was friends. He didn't know we was best friends, but he knew that we was at least friends. And it's like, alright, if you trying to talk to her and you trying to talk to me and you know we friends, that's kind of messed up on your part. And it's like, you chose to continue to talk to me and her. Now, as far as I was concerned, I'm like, yeah, he's cute, but I didn't plan on like being his girlfriend. Like, I got story times with him in it. Like, I got a lot of story times with him. So, yeah, me and him kept talking, and then eventually we chilled. We had sex. And it just went on from there. It was like a constant thing. We ended up being together. But I'm not gonna say I can't hold water. I can't hold water for certain things. Most things, like other people's stuff, I can hold water, but my own stuff, I just can't. Like, I always got to tell somebody something. So I'm talking to Red's cousin. I'm gonna call her Anissa. I'm talking to Anissa or whatever, and I'm like, oh, guess what? She like, what? I'm like, oh, I just got something. She like, oh, from who? And I'm like, DeMarcus. And she went back and told Red, who was her cousin, which is understandable. Like, if you know that your cousin's friend went and did something and like it's fucked up, then yeah, you're gonna go tell him. But me not knowing what the issue was, me not knowing that them two was talking like that, yo, this phrase is killing me. Like that's why I keep touching my head. Just but me not knowing that them two talking or whatever, I'm not understanding the issue. So she went back and told Red or whatever, and her and Red sending me Snapchats like, oh, that's really grimy. You fucked up. Da 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 da. Like, you really grimy for that. Like, I thought you was my best friend. And I'm just like, yo, what is the issue? Like, and she's like, you sat here and you did what you did with him knowing that we was talking. I'm like, bro, I did not know y'all was talking. Like, if I had knew that, I wouldn't even entertain this man. Like, and like, my thing is, her phone was broken. So she wasn't texting me like normal. Like we wasn't talking like normal because our phone was broken. And after a while, she left my high school and went to a different high school. So we wasn't seeing each other. We wasn't talking like that. So I wouldn't know that you was talking to him unless you told me, and you didn't tell me. So I wouldn't know that. And she was mad. So me and her stopped being, but she wanted to fight. Excuse me. She wanted to fight at first, but we never ended up fighting. And my thing is like, I'm not about to fight you over no nigga, like, especially because him, not worth it, like, oh, not worth it. Like, honestly, she low-key should be thanking me because I saved her from him. Because he already told me that all he wanted to do was have sex with her and take her leaves. Like, he wanted to take her green stuff, like, so I low-key saved you from, like, I don't know if the girl planned on, like, being with him forever, making this her man's type of joint, but, like, I saved you from a heartbreak, low-key, because he ain't shit. He really ain't shit. Like, oh, God, he ain't shit. He not. So, like, I saved you. I don't know what else to say. Okay, so my mom just called and interrupted me. Where was I? Yeah, I know I said, last thing I think I said was I saved her from a heartbreak, basically. But yeah, she wanted to fight or whatever, and I'm just like, I'm not about to fight you over him. Like, it's not worth it. Like, it's really not. But, yeah, I mean, that's basically the story of how I stole my best friend's boyfriend. Like, and honestly, I ended up dating that man the rest of my high school year off and on. Like, I got story times about that man. Like, up until this day, I have story times. Like, I have story times for present tense about this man. So, like, this is really irking me. But, yeah, y'all. Is there anything else that I need to include in this? I don't think so. I mean, honestly, if y'all really care enough to comment down below and let me know if I'm wrong. Because, one, I didn't know, and two, you, like, I wouldn't know if you don't tell me. So, like, yeah. But, I mean, let me know if y'all would want to fight over a dude who wasn't your dude. Like, he really wasn't, he wasn't her man. Like, he ended up being my man, sadly. But, yeah, but, like, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. All our socials have been, oh my God, I keep saying hour because I'm so used to doing videos with my boyfriend. All of my socials will be in the description box down below. Also including the link to my nail tech if I didn't flash it on the screen. But, yeah, bye guys.